Hello! Today I'm going to do a video about the difference between INTP girls and INFP girls because I'm clearly an expert on that. I actually love INFPs. I'm friends with, really good friends with like 3 INFPs, and we just get along so well. You know, they always end up being best friends. But you know, I can still see differences between the way that we process the world. Okay, before I get into it, INFPs, charming, funny, easy to talk to, make you feel comfortable. INTPs, not as funny, awkward to talk to, don't make you feel comfortable, unless you're talking about a subject that they're really into. INFPs are among the most creative people that I have ever known. Most of the ones I know are artists of some kind, artists, musicians, and they have their own style. When you hear a piece, when you see a piece of art that they've done, you know it because they have a certain trajectory that they're going down, and they tend to be fairly quirky. I get involved with pretty much everything that interests me, and once I kind of master it and I feel like I could become a super expert, I kind of just drop that for a while and then pick up something else. It's really the most horrible habit you could imagine. INFPs tend to know what they like. Well, that's not true. INFPs tend to be a little more specialized. INTPs are supposed to be specialized. Here's a question. NTPs are supposed to be like 1 to 2% of the population, and yet they're like 40% of the internet. What's up with that? INFPs, now I don't know if this is just an INTP thing, but INFPs I've known tend to be relatively clean. They know how to clean up after themselves. They do laundry, wipe things down, things of that nature. When I find a mess, my first thought is, gosh, I wish I could do something about that. I don't really have a natural instinct to notice things around me when things get dirty, when I have to work really hard to notice the things around me. Because I'm usually thinking about some crazy thing, and it's pretty hard to I just don't see a lot of things. INFPs are less likely to correct pedantic errors. They're a little bit nicer than INTPs in that area. When I'm into something, I tend to do a lot of research on it, and then when I actually do get to talk to someone about it and they make some kind of mistake, I will always point it out. It must be the most annoying thing in the world, but I will not let any mistake slip. I'll do it in a nice way, of course, but when it comes to discussing things like that of an academic nature, INTPs can be pretty pedantic. If you are interested in taking the Myers-Briggs personality test, I highly recommend it because it's one of my little hobby interests. And it's really fun, and you can kind of type people. Once you kind of understand the system, and it's fun. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.